Yeah.
Mark Walton, you're here to talk about Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yeah, Unity.
7 out of 10. Review went up this morning.
It did go up this morning. It's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's good, but not great.
What are your criticisms? It seemed to be the story stuff fell a little flat and a bit buggy as well.
Yeah, I mean, so the biggest thing for me is the story, basically. You know, it's set in, like, revolutionary Paris, which is awesome. Like, the backdrop, you know, it's a great setting, right? You think they'd be able to do some amazing stuff with it, right? And there's some cool looking stuff, like you've got the huge crowds and things like that. But the story is just like, I'm this dude and someone gets killed, and you're like, okay. Like, his dad gets killed at the beginning. It's the beginning of the game, not the spoiler.
Spoilers!
It's the very beginning of the game. Very beginning. It's the first thing that happens. And you're like, okay, I'm going to be an assassin now, aren't I? Because my dad's died. This is how every Assassin's Creed game starts. And you're like, I don't care anymore.
It's like Chekhov's gun. If you show a video game dad, that dad has to die before the end, right?
Yeah. Right, so hopefully I haven't spoiled it, but it does happen in like the first 2 minutes of the game. And yeah, it's just the story is just like this sort of love story, but you don't really feel like the characters are in love at all. And it's just none of that Paris backdrop is used well at all. And like you were saying, bugs.
Yeah, so it's got a bunch of technical error. I saw like the PC version. Apparently, it's been a bunch of folks having problems with it. You reviewed it on Xbox One, but you still had like frame lockups and stuff.
Yeah, well, it still had issues. I mean, the PC version I haven't played personally, but I have seen some of the footage, and that has been like the buggiest one. Out of all of them, the Xbox One, from what I've seen, has been the smoothest.
Oh, really?
There are still issues. There's like pop-in issues. I know you saw, Mary.
There's severe pop-ins with large crowds, especially. So the more people, the NPCs, when you're swimming through them, they'll just kind of. A hat will come out of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. It's really weird, and there's like bits where like NPCs will just suddenly start walking in midair, and like, you'll do it as well. Like if you go over a jump, there was one point where it's like trying to jump from like a post to another post, and instead of jumping, you just went like that. It's really weird, and I wish I captured it, but it was just it was great.
So it sounds maybe a little bit like Assassin's Creed 1, how it was a little bit rough around the edges, and then by the next one they kind of.
Well, it's new tech, right? I mean, you know, this is a new engine that they've been working on for like 4 years or whatever. And
7 million people have been involved in the development. 12,000 studios.
So that's about right. Yeah, I heard that.
One in every time zone.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts, and it's not ready. Like it needed probably like another 6 months.
Really?
I reckon. It's one of those things, right? It's like this is the Christmas game.
Yeah, true. It has to come out now.
It is Ubisoft's Christmas game, right? If they don't get this out along with Far Cry, right, which does look a lot better than this. Then you know, they're kind of screwed.
And I guess with Watch Dogs, they already ran that sort of gauntlet with
Didn't they already learn from that as well? I mean, it wasn't ready. There's issues with it that everyone's noticing and talking about now.
But it was delayed by 6 months. Like they did it that time, but they didn't on this one.
Well, I just don't think they could have afforded to. Right?
Yeah.
Like this is the cash cow, right? Assassin's Creed.
900p lock, baby.
Yeah.